Hello there everybody and welcome to the channel. I am Galidate74 and in today's video I will be showcasing my BBL Week 2 game. Pretty exciting stuff. I am recording this team builder a little bit late, not like late in the day, meaning this goes up tomorrow. I need to get a team builder up, oh crap, type of thing. And I'm a little tired right now, so I apologize if I sound kinda But we are going up against the Walt DisneyLandorus, coached by Just Kurt. Make sure to go check out his channel. His link will be in the description below. Kurt is a very awesome dude and he's very funny. His content is always a nice worth to watch. We do go back quite a little bit. Me and Kurt, he was a part of my first ever Wi-Fi season in my whole draft career, which was IBA season 4, I think, 4 or 5, whatever. And we fought him twice. Our first game, he beat us, not really the cleanest game in the world. And then we met in semifinals because we both had good seasons. He was like a huge comeback kid. I think he took over a team and like won every single game. And he beat us fair and square in that game. And he gave us a really hard fight. And I think he went on to win. I actually don't remember. I think he won. I'm pretty sure he won that league that season. So he's a very good trainer. I feel as if I am better since then. I'm sure he is better since then. So I think this is going to be a very high octane type of game. And I'm looking very forward to it, as I just keep saying. I'm breaking the fourth wall here. This video is very long. So if you're not listening to this and going straight to the battle, I completely get it. But I hope Kurt sees this, and I'm looking very forward to seeing your side, Kurt. And I just want to start talking about the team builder a bit, because this team is something to talk about. Let me just first off by putting his team on the screen and listing it. He's got Lugia, Zamazenta Crown, Garchomp, Sylveon, Rotom Wash, Zarude, Snorlax, Palossand, Quillfish, Colossal, and Dottler. Now, I know Kurt was saying that when he drafted this team, he did not like it. And personally, at first glance, I looked at it and it's like, it's not that scary, to be honest. But then I built for it. And this team's synergy is it's surprisingly really good. Snorlax, Rotom Wash, Sylveon, Garchomp all support each other extremely well. Lugia is a very good defensive backbone to have. And there's almost the crown there, which is interesting. And personally, in this matchup, it is very good against my team. Zamazenta Crown is arguably the thing I am most scared of. That is just hard for me to deal with initially. And Snorlax is kind of hard to offensively kill. Considering the sets I bring this week, Snorlax could be a big issue. Wish Passing is annoying. Rotom Wash actually just hard walls Melmetal and Mamoswine, so that makes my life pretty hard. Lugia without multi-scale isn't really a threat, but with it is kind of scary. And I just want to reiterate, Zamazenta, very scary mon. I see this team, not that it's not really like a top heavy team, but in this particular matchup, I can only see him bringing 7 mons, and it's his top 7. So something is going to be left on the bench. I'm thinking it might be Garchomp, but it could be something else. I'm personally not sure, to be honest. But our matchup, it's not bad considering I have a Lunala A, and Lunala, kind of beats all over Lugia considering Moongeist Beam goes through multi-scale, so that's not busted or anything. In all seriousness, I'm feeling pretty good about the matchup, though his defensive synergy and backbone can cause me some big problems in this game. But that's all I really have in terms of talking about his team. I could talk about more niche things, but that's kind of the general outlook. What I'm bringing this week is Rotom Mo, Mamoswine, Lunala, Melmetal, Weezing, and Tapu Koko. On screen, you can see the team that I am bringing now in full Pokepaste. We'll talk about Rotom Mo first. Rotom Mo was like my instant go-to mon on this team this week. And the reason it is because there's a Rotom Wash, and I talked about it does kind of wall my Melmetal and Mamoswine pretty hard. And I could gain some really nice momentum with Rotom Mo by coming in on this thing. The Palossand, if it comes, though I don't think it's coming. It's an initial answer to the Zamazenta. I see that very lightly. I can 1v1 it, but I don't really want to be switching into close combat because it can two-shot me, potentially. And same with Lugia. If multi-skill's not broken, Volt Switch ain't doing shit. But if it is, then it'll do some decent chip. I could burn it so it never gets multi-scale. And that's kind of just Rotom Mo, just to pivot around and be a kind of an annoying mon, burn things particularly. And before I move on to my next mon, I should just mention my game plan. In a nutshell, this game plan is meant to bully Sylveon and make sure it cannot Wish Pass into Zamazenta. I watched Kurt's week 1 game, and he played amazing. And he played those 2 mons so damn well. And my team is just meant to make sure Sylveon does not get any free turns, and Rotom Mode with Volt Switch, does that with this Mon. Next is Mamoswine. This is a Choice Scarf set. I do have Rocks just for the option here. I didn't need Ice Shard considering I am a Choice Scarf set, and I am Oblivious, so I don't get intimidated by Qwilfish. That's what it was. Icicle Crash, Earthquake Knockoff. It's realistically hard to do anything with this Mon until Rotom Wash is low. However, once it is low, it can die to a knockoff, and then my opponent's team is kind of Mamoswine food, to be honest. Because of the Scarf, I outspeed everything I kind of initially wouldn't. Zamazenta takes like 53% from Earthquake, Lugia takes a lot from Crash, Garchomp dies, Sylveon's taking around half, Zarude's gonna basically die, and it does a lot to Snorlax too, so it's doing a lot of damage to a lot of things. Locking into one move is a little bit scary, but against this team, I needed the speed. Like, it was absolutely necessary, so we have Scarf this week, and hopefully we can deal with the Rotom Wash before I can do work with this. Next is going to be Lunala. This is Choice Specs Modest. Moongeist Beam, Psyshock, Focus Blast, and Moonblast. I thought about Trick, but Moonblast is a very good middle ground for kind of everything on their team, so I decided to do that. I hate Focus Blast, you guys know it, so it's a little bit more reliable. There's a good thing and a bad thing to the set. The good thing is that Zarude is borderline and not a switch into this, because of Moongeist Beam does a little bit less than half. The bad thing is, like, I have to lock in one move. If they bring Snorlax and Lugia, which, they should come, even Zamazenta, Snorlax is always immune to Moongeist Beam. Lugia is not taking much from Psyshock, as well as the Zamazenta, and Zarude's also immune to Psyshock as well. So if one of those two, Zarude or Snorlax, doesn't come, then I can freely spam a move, quote, quote, but it is still going to be rather hard to lock in. The goal of the set is to sort of break through something early with something on my team, get something in range of one of my attacks, and then be able to spam a move. Because once I'm able to spam one of my stab moves in this game with Lunala, it goes very south for Kurt very fast. And I'm a big fan of the set. The speed tiers on my opponent's team goes from like Garchomp to Rotom, and Rotom won't be like max speed, so I didn't really have to worry about Timid or whatever. And I didn't want to try and outspeed Garchomp, so I decided this would be the set this week. Setup, I wasn't feeling setup, so I thought this was just the next best thing. Melmetal, okay, this is Spadef with some attack investment and a little bit of speed. Double Iron Bash, Earthquake, Toxic Sub. This is meant to kind of just do damage to my opponent. Duh, no shit. But this is also meant to come in on Sylveon, which I expect to be Hyper Voice, Heal Bell, Wish Protect, because it's kind of forced to on this team, and get a free sub. Rotom comes in, I Toxic it and start to whittle it down. Anything else comes in, Double Iron Bash or Earthquake does a lot of damage. I thought about Thunder Punch just so I could do some significant damage to the Rotom, but Earthquake was better for something like Zamazenta, which I've mentioned my team is very, gets fisted by, in short. So, Melmetal, it's kind of, I feel like I'm going to end up using it a lot early game just because of just the pressure of the Sylveon quite a bit. This is also a good switch into Lugia and a few other mons on their team, but mainly for the Sylveon and for the Lugia, and even Snorlax too. Fifth is going to be Weezing. This is max HP, a lot of defense, and a little bit of spit def. Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split. Personally, I don't quite remember what this EV spread was for. It is for something, I just don't remember. I think it's so I could guaranteed live 2 Behemoth Bashes from the Zamazenta. Rocky Helmet for the chip. Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp is really nice. I originally had T-Spikes on this set, but I decided not to bring them just because, even though I don't think Qwilfish is coming, Lugia is not affected, Zamazenta is not, Chomp is, Sylveon is the big reason I wanted them. Rotom's not, Zarude is, and Snorlax is probably going to be immunity, so I don't think it's going to matter. And if it's really only that important for Sylveon, and I'm already pressuring Sylveon quite a bit, I thought it was fine to kind of lean off it a bit. Pain Split's really nice just to get recovery back, and Sludge Bomb Flamethrower is just good coverage. It's definitely my best Zamazenta answer. It's not the greatest, but it is one for for this team. Finally, we have Tapu Koko. This is our win con, if I recall correctly. This and Mamoswine. This is Calm Mind, Dual Stab Roost with the boots. Boots is just in case of the Qwilfish coming. Again, I really doubt it, but I don't want to be caught with my pants off with T-Spikes late game. We've been through that situation before. I don't want it happening again. And my only other item was Sugar Berry for like Scarf Chomp, and I think Scarf Chomp in this game is massively weird, so I don't think that's going to be a thing. This outspeed Zamazenta is just a good revenger, as it kind of has been in prep so far. I can call mine in front of quite a few things like the Lugia, the Sylveon, the Rotom Wash, and really start going to town against these mons. And it also does pressure the Snorlax, so if I do want to go for a Lunala endgame, though I doubt I will end up doing that again, I could if I chip it down with Coco. Otherwise, pretty good set against my opponent's team. Just need to get some things in range and try and get Zamazenta lower. Otherwise, that's going to wrap it up for the team. I'm feeling good about this, though. I do know my Lunala is going to have to be a little bit more prediction reliant, and whittling down Rotom is going to be very annoying with my team. But if I can do those two things, I think we're going to be set for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this team builder, where this is actually a little bit longer than usual. Again, I know the battle's long. It is how it is. And I hope you guys enjoy the battle. Alright, here we are in the game. Good luck, have fun to my opponent Kurt. Looking very forward to this. There were 7 mons I was expecting him to potentially bring, and he did bring 6 of those. And the one he dropped was actually the Zarude, which is amazing for me, not gonna lie. Very happy with that. So everything here is kind of what I was expecting. And I'm still going to cross out the notes that I wrote down just in case he did bring something I wasn't expecting. But this is, again, kind of nothing unusual here. No Quillfish is really nice. I probably could have put Shuka in that case, but, you know, whatever. I think I'm going to just lead Rotom. Yeah, looking at this team, Rotom is an amazing lead. So let me think about before I like lock in. I just want to see what's kind of spammable here. A Psyshock looks extremely spammable now. Lugia is not really a switch into my Lunala, so that is just a thing. I think that's the only thing immediately that I see that looks spammable. Yeah. Alright, so we will lock in my lead. Again, good luck, have fun to Kurt. Looking forward to this game. By the way, it should be pretty quiet in my house. When my stepdad comes up to go to bed, he might be a little bit loud, but nothing too crazy. And what else? Oh, I just got bangs, fun fact, and I tried putting my hair up, and it's very awkward, so my head feels a little weird right now. So just a little fun story about that. Regardless, so we're at this really cool Ghost Stadium, which is the one I chose, as they're going to lead off with the Sylveon. Okay, not what I was expecting, but not too upset about it. I'm just going to Volt Switch. I do expect this thing to be defensive. Yeah, oddly enough, this is one of the worst leads I could have had, but it's not really, like, bad, per se. As this shouldn't do too much. It doesn't really do much, yeah. And I'm just going to go out into Melmetal. I think that's always the play. And I'm going to sub. If they Mystical Fire, that's bad and good. Bad because they're going to do some damage, but good in the sense that I know they have it, meaning they're going to be missing something, as they just go for Hyper Voice. That does not do too much. And what I'm going to do here is just set up a sub, as they are leftovers. Okay. So when that Rotom comes in, I can go for Toxic freely. Again, I doubt they have Mystical Fire. If they do, I will find out here, kind of the rough way, but I don't think they're going to stay in. Rotom should almost always come in here. So, yeah. I don't think a Volt Switch breaks my sub. I guess Zamazenta could, in theory, come out. Yeah, Volt Switch never breaks my sub from a non-attacking Rotom, but Hydro Pump does, so we'll keep that in mind. They switch out into the Slinky. That is that Zamazenta? That is, okay. I'm cool with this as well. Let's get this Calc back up. I have Earthquake on the set, so I'm just going to go for it. I should do around half if they go for close combat, which I assume that's what they have. And getting early chip on this would be, like, amazing. So we just do that. I guess they could Howl, too. But, this thing is a threat to my team. I do want to mention, as I mentioned in the team builder, my matchup isn't that bad at all. Really not too scared of things. This Zamazenta is something I am a little worried about. That and letting Sylveon wish around, though my team's kind of built around bullying that Sylveon, right? So I'm not as worried about it as long as I don't play really bad. So yeah, they do CC. This Earthquake will do around half to the Zamazenta here, as I'm still going to be at a nice amount of health. So they do that, and we're going to fire off our big boy attack, and then we got to decide if we want to go out into Rotom Mow or the Weezing. It does a little bit less than half, so they do have a little bit of bulk to them. But I am going to switch out and go into the Weezing here. And then we'll decide what we want to do after that. Probably fire off a Will-O-Wisp. They're going to switch out. They're going to go into Simon, which is going to be Lugia. Good play. I kind of wish I went into the Rotom, but this is fine. I can probably just go back out in the Melmetal, to be honest. And I think that's what I'm just going to do. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's not a big deal. I don't think this thing can really touch Melmetal in any type of way. If they pull a double into like Zamazenta, a good play, but it's not really a big deal again. As they're going to Psychic, this shouldn't do a crazy ton. I have a decent amount of def. Yeah, that does nothing. And I could sub or I could toxic. I think sub is actually fine. I kind of just want to throw off a toxic. Yeah, let me just do that. I really just, because they're probably just going to go out on the Zamazenta. They're going to stay in an Earth Power. Okay, I didn't realize this got Earth Power. I'm really, wow, I did a lot. I'm glad I clicked toxic and not sub. They crit me, that's why. That's fine. As long as we hit, which we do, which is what I wanted. This getting Earth Power is something I should have done my research on, and I am bad for not doing that. So this is a small issue because Sylveon's Hyper Voice, I'm in range of that. Do I sack this? I kind of don't want to. I feel like it's still really useful. I could go hard Lunala and fire off a... And they're probably have like Ice Beam for Rotom mode. That's why I don't want to go hard into that either. Is Rotom Mo... Weezing's still really good. Now that this thing is poisoned, I think I actually want to go out on the Rotom Mo. No. I don't want to lose this either. Sorry, this is tough. I almost want to go out onto Lunala. Do they have rocks? Garchomp might be rocks, but like... I might just go Lunala. I don't really care about my Shadow Shield. Yeah, let me go Lunala. It's a very aggressive play. And they do have Snorlax in the back still, but it's gonna cause some predictions, which is what I don't like. So we'll see what's up. If they click Ice Beam, they click Earth Power, so I should have went out into the Rotom. That should have been the play. They get a Spadef drop, so I'm definitely gonna have to switch out here again. So that sucks. And I'm going to go into... I'm not playing this right. I will say I'm not really playing this the greatest. I'm going to go on the Rotom. I'll see what they have for me. They withdraw. They go out into lots of... I'm sure that's Snorlax, right? Yeah. So I'm cool with this play. I'm in a spot here that I'm not upset about. And now I'm going to fire off a Will-O-Wisp. Or no, I'm actually going to Volt Switch, I think. Yeah, let me Volt Switch. As they stay in. I might go on a Melmetal here. And try and get some health back. Yeah, let me... This is tough. I kind of wish they didn't just stay in like that. Let me go into Melmetal. And I'm going to Iron Bash. I am going to lose my Mon if they... I should live this, I think, right? Yeah. And, I'm going to Bash. If they are Iron Defense... Not Iron Defense. Rocky Helmet on Mo, I will lose the Mon. They are leftovers on this, so that's good information to know. I will just bash. Again, I do expect to lose my Melmetal this turn. I could also switch again. Yeah, let me actually do that. Let me switch again. No. I don't want to overthink it. Let me bash. This is going to be the turn where they go on the wash, I know it. Though, like, I could click a fighting move. Pumpkin Couch, is that Riddle Wash? Okay. So yeah, if this is Helmet, I will die. I hope it's not, but I feel like it will be. It's not. Okay, great. That doesn't do anything to it, but this is a fine situation to be in. They are leftovers as well. And I will get a little bit more recovery back on this thing. Maybe keep it out of range of a Hyper Voice from Sylveon, though it's still looking a little bit unlikely. They're 100% just going to Volt Switch here. I'm going to go in the Rotom-Mo anyway. Not really worried about it. Rotom-Mo is actually really good in this game. Volt Switch is going to do 0, yeah. And they can't really go out in too much. That's the good thing about the situation. Sylveon's like their best play. On the Lugia, they showed Psychic, Earth Power. They could have Roost. Maybe Ice Beam. So I do have to keep that in mind. It is Toxic, though, which is really nice. The fact that that's not Helmet, though, makes it to where Melmetal might live a little bit longer. They're going to go out into the Sylveon, yep. And I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to Volt Switch into Lunala. So they're going to get leftovers back. And I'm going to click Psyshock. Unless they click... I always Volt Switch. And I go out into Lunala, yeah. I really like Coco on game here, by the way. I still really like that. I do need to get Snorlax down a bit, though. If they wish, it could be a little bit annoying. I feel like they might Heal Bell, though. Or Hyper Voice. They Heal Bell, yeah. So this is a good scenario. And I'm going to Psyshock, I think. If they go into Lugia, I guess it's annoying, but not the end of the world. I think that's a really weird play. So this thing's going to be Wish Protect, Heal Bell, Hyper Voice. I'm like positive of it. The fact that Melmetal's low kind of sucks. And again, that's my fault for not doing my research and seeing that Lugia has Earth Power. They're going to stay in. This is going to do well over half. Yeah, a lot. Holy crap. They know I'm Specs now. The good and bad thing is that they're going to get Melmetal. Not Melmetal. They're going to get, what's the name of the Pokemon? I'm still going to click it. Because if I can keep this thing low, that's huge. They're going to get Lugia in for free. That's what I'm trying to say. They're going to protect, so actually, they're just going to stay in. I'm cool with that. They might switch this time, now that Sylveon's back up to full. But I still click the button, I think. Yeah, I'm still Psyshocking. And Snorlax or Lugia is not going to appreciate it. And Zamazenta is still lowish. Yeah, they're going to save this. I'm just trying to make sure that my opponent cannot Wish Pass safely into anything. Like this thing. Obviously, this isn't going to take much. But it will do some damage. Yeah, that does some reasonable damage. That's respectable. I'm going to switch because I am choiced in. And I'm going to go out into... I think a Rotom-Mo. Yeah. And what I click after depends. What they click here. They Toxic. Okay, so they're probably Psychic, Earth Power, Toxic, Roost. Not pretty good against my team, actually. Good bring. I think I just Volt Switch here. And get good damage off on this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to end up doing. It will break its multi-scale again if they roost, which they will, yeah. And this is the part where I could go Mamo. Not Lugia. Rotom Wash. It's not Helmet. Doesn't really do much. I could go back out into Lunala. I actually like that a little bit more. Because they can't do a crazy thing to me, and it is a little bit of a prediction game here. Do I Moongeist Beam or do I Psyshock? I'm going to Moongeist Beam. I don't really care if Snorlax comes out, and nothing else takes this hit. So they're going to withdraw. If they go into Snorlax, good play. It's, you know, reasonable, right? They do. So good play. And now I have to switch out. And I'm going to go back out into Rotom-Mo. I could also go on a Snorlax, but I think Rotom-Mo is fine too. Yeah. This is tough. If Melmetal was like even like just at half health, this would be not a bad scenario, but this is a little bit tough because Melmetal's low. And they have this thing around. Like, I need this thing chipped. They go on to Anchor. That is going to be the Garchomp. Okay. Glad I didn't go Melmetal, but this isn't, you know, the greatest alternative. I think this is where I just burn this thing. Yeah. They're going to Stealth Rock. Okay. That's smart. But I'm going to burn this, forcing the thing to Heal Bell later. And we do connect, which is really nice. And so that tells me this is probably not Choice Scarf, which is, you know, I wasn't really expecting Scarf anyway, but still. Glad to know the information. Though I don't have Defog, so it does make my switches a little bit more costly. I could try and get rocks up myself, though. What do they got? I could just Pain Split. I don't think that's a bad play. Could also Leaf Storm. I could be aggressive and go into Mamo. And I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I don't need health on Mamo too much. It's nice for nothing, really. Maybe for Lugia, take a hit, but I'm going to take rocks. I'm going to take a hit probably here. A Draco Meteor. Oh, okay, that's bad. I was not expecting special. This is going to hurt. Like, a lot. If I die here, okay, I didn't die, thank God. That's not great, though. I am going to Icicle Crash. Only Zamazenta can switch in. Well, oh no, Rotom can too. Actually, I might just get rocks up. Yeah, let me get rocks up. If I throw away my Mamo to this, I'm not going to be happy. They do switch, thank God. So, we are going to get hazards back up. So, yeah, we made the right play there. So, that's up. I don't think this thing's going to have Defog. We've seen Lugia doesn't, which is really nice. Probably has boots, to be honest. But a Rock Chip is really nice here. And what I can do is switch out and save this and go back out into Rotom. I know they're going to Volt Switch, but it's fine. This is going to be like a long process, but if I make my moves quick, this should be okay. I'm still going for a Coco endgame, and I still like it. I just need to get Snorlax low. And it looks challenging, not going to lie. It does look like a challenging task ahead of us, but if I can get that thing low, I think we're going to be good. Because I don't think Garchomp isn't choiced, and I kind of beat everything else. They're going to Volt Switch here, most likely. Yep. And we'll see what they want to do. Probably go back out on the Sylveon. That's maybe go Zamazenta, but I think they just go Sylveon here. Even Garchomp, maybe. Maybe they don't care for it as much. They actually go Zamazenta, okay. I can't Paint Split, actually, because this thing is around half already. I can burn it. What am I at? I should live a hit from this thing. I calc it. It does. I'm at 109. Yeah, I should always live a hit. And I think I Volt Switch. Yeah. They're gonna CC, yeah. I do live this every time. I don't know if I switch back in on rocks. I think I do, but it'll be as a sack. I could have burnt this, but I think Sylveon heal belling in the back is just such a potent threat. That's really good chip, too. That is actually really good chip. And what I can do is go out into my Coco here. And this thing is in range of a Coco hit. I'm faster than it too, and I always T-Bolt. I could D-Gleam, but I think T-Bolt's better. Yeah. They withdraw. If they go on Garchomp, good play. That's Sylveon, that's fine. So I'm glad I made T-Bolt over D-Gleam. They take rocks. They're going to take this T-Bolt. There's not... not two-shot. Now, they're going to have to choose between Wishing and Calm Minding here. Or, I'm going to Calm Mind. I will reveal my set now, but it's fine. They're going to Heal Bell or Wish. Calm Mind makes it to where I might be able to knock it out with a Thunderbolt. And if they Wish, they don't get the Heal Bell off. And to a Snorlax, so if I'm at +2 in the terrain, it's a chance at Tuco. So I Calm Mind. They Wish, okay. I kind of want to Calm Mind again. Because I feel like they're just going to protect. Yeah, I'm going to do that. This is just to prevent them from, if they Heal Bell here, really good play, but I just don't see a world where you could Heal Bell where a T-Bolt knocks them out from this range. And if they Wish Pass, it is annoying, but not the end of the world. Protect is best case scenario for me, because then I get up to +2. They withdraw, so that's good. Going to Slinky, okay. Not a great deal, but they are bulky, which is the only issue here. They got bulk. And we'll see how much they get back from Wish. That's what's really going to see. But I do 69 min if they're like no bulk, but again, they got a little bit. I don't think it's like max though, so let's say they're going to be like 65 min roughly. That is not cool. I'm going to take a lot of damage here, but it might be worth if I can get rid of this. Yeah, and a high roll does knock this out. And they never knock me out. It sucks because I'm going to be so low, but this will do a lot. Yeah, it doesn't knock out like I thought. I do get a para though. Ooh. Oh, on a full para. I am sorry, Kurt. That 100% matters. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's not cool. I'm just gonna T-Bolt again. If they give me this, great. Terrain's gone, so I'm gonna do 0 damage to Snorlax. But that actually is so not it. I would have lived the hit, but even then, that damage is so crucial. I'm sorry about that. Let me let the dog out. If they give me this though, best case scenario, they're gonna give me it. That's nice. Again, sorry for the para. That is just not cool. And that's gone, so that's a big threat out of the way. And I still have my health, which that's the big takeaway. I have all my health still. If they go, they have to go Snorlax, right? I beat everything else. No terrain makes it to where I don't really want to stay in on Snorlax. Yeah, they go that. I'm going to switch and save this. I'm going to go out into Metal? No, maybe not. I still think Weezing's Weezing's okay. It's not as good. Rotom-O really doesn't do a crazy ton here. I still think actually... Rotom-O is still a decent pivot, I would guess. Let me go Weezing. Yeah. I want to see if they have Earthquake. I feel like they would. But this is a fine play. And I can burn the Lugia. That's probably going to come in. They Whirlwind. Okay, good play. Was not expecting Whirlwind. Hopefully I don't get Coco. I do. I get Terrain back up, but it doesn't really matter. This is smart, because they have Hazards up. I do too, but yeah, and they have leftovers, so this is always a good play for them. I still think I always switch out here. I need to keep Coco around. And I just go Weezing again. I don't really... yeah, Weezing's going to get chipped more and more, but Weezing's health isn't crazy important. As long as I'm not 2-2 though, right? That's the only thing. They Body Slam. Okay, that's what I wanted. It doesn't do too much. They're going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. I want to burn this. But they could go Garchomp too. I think I Pain Split, actually. Yeah, I'm going to Pain Split. Get my health back. They're going to withdraw. Probably go on the Lugia. Yeah. Willow would have been nice here, but I do get a lot of health back this way. Though they could just easily roost up. Yeah, they're probably just going to roost this turn. And I can't risk my Weezing like that, so I'm going to go out into my Rotom, and this is the time I think I sack it. No, I'm actually going to go Lunala. I'm going to go Lunala. Get a little bit aggressive. And it just comes down to if I can chip down the Snorlax. Psychic, yeah. So I'm glad I did that, because this is not gonna do much, yeah. And now I just, again, predictions. I don't like the scenario. I really want to Moonblast. Like, I really want to Moonblast. I don't want to take too much time either, jeez. I'm going to Moongeist Beam. Going to Snorlax, it's fine. Yeah, okay. At some point, I had to predict this. Like, at some point, I really just need to, because my win con is to get damage on this, and all I need is to make a prediction. And get it right, too. Which I'm not doing. Just he disappears, whatever. I kind of want to Moongeist Beam again, though, if they stay in and attack me. I'm gonna... No, that's not a play. Let me go Weezing. If they double here, I'm gonna be really kicking myself for not clicking Moongeist Beam again. But it is gonna be on me. It takes one prediction. That's all it's gonna take here. If they go Lugia, next time I'm going to sack the Rotom. Or Melmetal, but I think Rotom's a better sack. So I switch. I go on the Weezing. I'm going to take Rocks. They're going to switch. Man, I said it too. Didn't I say it? I said I should have done it. They went on to Anchor. This would have obliterated this thing, so not happy with myself on this one. They're special too, so like this is not really ideal either. This is where I think I just sack Rotom. I'm gonna go Melmetal actually, because I feel like they're gonna click the Dragon move. I might be able to live it. Nah, I want to kid. I think I'm just sacking Melmetal, which is a bad play. Yeah, this was a bad play. I will get my, I think Lunala in for free. Yeah. Wasn't the greatest play there, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lunala. I could also go Coco. I really could, but I think this is just no, because they're -2. Oh wait. They don't have no. Lunala's fine play. Would they be Earthquake? They're burned anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. I think Moonblast is a great neutral play. Yeah, let me do that. I feel like they're just gonna sack this for damage on Lunala, which is smart. If I can burn Snorlax, that would be like amazing. They toxic. They're gonna miss. I'm sorry, dude. I am getting very lucky. They are the berry. I don't think that's gonna matter because this is going to do a load. But I am getting okay. They do live actually. I am so sorry about that miss. I'm still gonna Moonblast anyway. But that's not just. I'm getting lucky in this game. There's no way to put it. But I will claim my kill here on this Garchomp unless they switch. But I don't really think they're gonna switch at this point. Well, I thought about Rotom is that I could paint on Sylveon, though I don't know if that's worth. It gives Sylveon free turns. I could still very well lose this, by the way. They're going to save this. Alright. They're going to go into Lugia. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, I Moonblast obviously here. This will do a decent chunk still. Oh my god, that is a lot. I kind of want to do it again, but yeah, I really want to do it again. I think, though, Mamoswine's the play. Is it? Yeah, let me go Mamoswine. It's going to force in Rotom. But again, Rotom's still a threat to my team. I don't think they attack me here. I think they just roost. And I'm just going to crash. Yeah, so I just Icicle Crash here. I am Scarf, so I do outspeed this. I could also Knock, and honestly, I think Knock's actually better now that I'm talking out loud. Yeah, let me actually do that. That is such a much better play. If I can get rid of this thing's boots, amazing. They could in theory, sack the Chomp too, which would work out for them because I'd be using a contact move. But yeah, they switch. They go out into Rotom. Yeah, this was definitely the play. All right. So this thing's leftovers is going to be gone, so the only form of recovery they have at this point is Pain Split and Wish Passing. That does a decent chunk. I'm going to save this, and I think this is where I sack the Rotom. Yeah. So they can't Pain Split up. They are going to Volt, though. They are going to get some momentum out of it. They pump, actually, so they don't get momentum out of it. Cool. So my Rotom goes down. This Lugia is a threat to my team. It is a big threat. But I do get a very free switch into Lunala. And I'm going to have to make a decision again. I could also go out into Coco. No, I'll go Lunala. I'm going to Moongeist Beam. And then if they go Snorlax, I'm going to stay in and do it again. Yeah. I'm faster than this. If they go Snorlax, good play. But again, I'm going to stay in because they've been doing some doubles with that thing. Hopefully they give me this, though. That would be awesome. Because then I can just spam Icicle Crash with Mamoswine. I only get one more switch in, though. So that's something I have to watch out for. They switch. They go out into Anchor. That is going to be the Garchomp. Good sack. This will die, though, so Garchomp is going to drop. And they can go on the Snorlax now at this point. I might still stay in, though. I am banking a lot on this Coco, but that's kind of the whole point. Coco beats Rotom Wash. It beats Sylveon. It beats Lugia. I don't want to set up in front of Lugia, though. That's the only thing. They go into Lotso. If I go into Weezing and they pull double into Lugia, I lose Amon guaranteed. Who do I care about losing Amon? Yes, all these are pretty important. I'm going to Moongeist Beam. And hopefully they switch out. They don't, so I make a bad play there. Hopefully they Whirlwind. They do. Okay, so now I kind of got bailed out there. I go on to Coco. That is not what I wanted. Weezing would have been great there. A part of me wants the T-Bolt, but if they just like hit me with some just, like big damage, that's really bad. Snorlax. How much is Body Slam doing? I feel like they don't have Earthquake at this point with the way they've been playing it. It does a lot. I'm gonna go Weezing. And this is probably where they're gonna switch out. Protect, okay. That's fine. I could either Will-O-Wisp or Pain Split here. Or I could double. I feel like a double is not bad. Burn's also not terrible. I don't really need the health on this thing crazy ton. I think I double into Lunala. They really need to keep this. I switch first, so that's how it goes. And we'll see what they want to do here. They protect. Alright. That's annoying. I'm going to Side Shock. I want damage on this. I'm going to protect again. Really smart that they have this. I think I'm going to lose to this feeling, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this Snorlax. I'm playing... I just need to get one like good prediction right on this thing, and I did not do that. So, yeah. I'm going to do it again anyway. They have a free Lugia switching in front of them, and I don't have much to do about it. They actually stay in. That's big. This is going to do a lot. Yeah, that is huge. All right, that is... We take those. Darkest Lariat, I'm dead. That's actually really nice. Let me think. They don't have Earthquake. I'm like positive of it. This is where I go out into Coco, and I think I have to Calm Mind. This is it. Like, this is the time. They could Whirlwind, of course. But I need to keep it in this range. Like, I'm in a really good spot to keep it at a range where it's going to be low. So I Calm Mind, hoping that they Whirlwind. Or not, or switch out. But Thunderbolt doesn't knock it out from this range. Like, it never does. That's why I'm not Thunderbolting here. Because if they switch, because I feel like they might not need this at this point. We'll see. If they have Earthquake, though, that could also be really bad. Now they are in range of a +1 T-Bolt guaranteed. They Body Slam, that's fine. That was a lot more than I would like it to, but that's, also, again, not really the biggest deal in the world. This should die to a T-Bolt. And I'm going to click it. They might protect. And they do. Alright, good play. Does Lugia die? It should. I still think I T-Bolt. If they double protect, then that's good for them, because then they basically out of range of T-Bolt. This is a roll, I think. Depends. It is a roll, and I do not get it. I should live this, but I will be on like 3 health, so... Okay, so I do live that, which is nice. And I think I Roost here. Yeah, I'm going to Roost. I feel like they're going to protect to stall out my terrain. They don't. Okay, getting my plays wrong. Sick. I'll be a little bit higher, but, you know, don't think that's going to make a huge difference. I T-bolt. Man, I am bad. I am not getting my plays right. This is so frustrating. It's on me, of course, because I'm getting my plays wrong. Simple as that. But, man, that is just not cool. Even without terrain, this should still kill. So I'm going to click it anyway. If it doesn't, then I just lose the game. But I think this kills. They're going to protect. They're not going to get it. So that's really nice. As they die. Okay, sick. I still don't think I win because I don't have terrain up. And I really struggled with that Snorlax. Mammoth Spine can never lock in the one move. Wheezing isn't really that good here at this point. Let me see if they go Sylveon. Sylveon, I hope they go, though I feel like they will just go Lugia here. Yeah, and they're way too high health. I can try and hope that... What's Earth Power doing? That's if it's... I'm going to Roost and try and see what happens. I think they're offensive, though, so I'm going to be taking too much. We'll see, though. They Earth Power, yeah, that's the right play. That doesn't do as much as I thought. I still think I Roost. Yeah, I Roost spam here. They might Toxic, which is a problem. But if they Toxic here, I T-Bolt. They Earth Power. Okay, so I spam Roost to like click Toxic, I think. Or get a Spit After out. And I T-Bolt here. So I can stop messing around with this thing. Again, it's a higher chance to kill. It does not kill, so that kind of sucks. They do Earth Power. And I will just spam Roost again. Again, I'm so sorry to Kurt, dude. Please go check out his channel in the description below. Again, I feel very scummy about this. I don't really feel good about what I'm doing here. We'll see how we handle this issue. Yeah, so now I'm just going to kill this thing and fire off a T-Bolt. And honestly, at this point, I think I still win anyway because, again, I beat the Sylveon in the back. I beat the Rotom Wash in the back. It's just... Well, A, he spammed Earth Power a million times. I got no Spit F drops or crits. So right there, that's just not it. And B, I had to spam Roost after... Again, that Zamazenta could have been in the back still. This thing's a lot... I'm just going to T-Bolt this thing. And we should be able to wrap this game up. GG to Kurt. Again, I'm sorry about this. Very not cool. I got a crit there. I don't think that crit matters, but still, just salt on the wound, right? That's going to wrap it up for this game. And we're going to go up to 2-0. I think we have 3 Mons in the back, so we are going to end up with a plus 6 differential, 2-0. He ran out of time. T-Bolt just kills at this point anyway. But again, GG. I'm sorry about that, Kurt. Make sure to go check out his link in the description below. And yeah, hopefully next week's battle isn't as much of a yikers. You know what I mean? Week 1 was pretty clean for the most part. I got lucky. So hopefully we can have some clean battles. So I look forward to next week. We'll look forward. And that's going to wrap it up for this battle. I hope you guys still enjoyed despite that. And yeah, I'll catch you in next week's battle.